Hello everyone and welcome back to WWE 13 Universe. I'm your host Jitch and you're watching Monday Night Raw. We are just 20 days away from WrestleMania 3. Well, here comes Mr. Boastful, a man who has definitely found himself a few enemies and amongst his own friends lately, as he has been really trying to say that he is a step above Kevin Nash and X-Pac and that he can do what they can't in terms of getting the job done. So much so that Shawn Michaels said that since they're out of contention for the tag team titles, he's going to take it upon himself to be the first man to try and earn a shot at the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, because what is WrestleMania without Shawn Michaels? That is what this man asks. Well, here tonight, Shawn Michaels is set to face off against the man we just saw in competition 2 days ago on Superstars. This man right here has been told this is his last chance at getting onto WrestleMania. We were told that David Otunga was apparently pleading backstage to be considered for another opportunity at WrestleMania, that the match on Saturday night couldn't possibly be his final shot at getting on WrestleMania. David Otunga approached Raw General Manager Stephanie McMahon saying, "You've got to give me another shot. I need to get onto WrestleMania. I will face anyone. Give me something to give me a chance at being a WrestleMania. The fans need it. I need it. It's got to happen." It's Brodus Clay's fault for getting involved in that match that Eddie Guerrero was able to win off of the distraction. Which is funny because the last time I remember, Brodus Clay was distracting Eddie Guerrero. But hey, Stephanie McMahon said, "Yeah, you want a shot? Well, I've been told that Shawn Michaels wants a shot at WrestleMania. So how's about you face off against the former WWE champion tonight on Raw?" And David Otunga, of course, very reluctant, but was willing to accept the challenge. Let's not forget, last week, Shawn Michaels brought The Rock to a limit in that main event of Raw. He ended up losing, of course, but, you know, Shawn Michaels did bring The Rock to his limit. I'll be the first to say that. We all saw it. It went down. Nice. Shawn Michaels with David Otunga down on the mat. Is he seriously elbow drop already? Shawn Michaels could be looking to put this one up to rest nice and early. If this connects, this has got to be it. Poor Otunga. Super kick. Down he goes. Cover attempt here on Otunga. Oh, got the ropes.
This match can't continue like this for David Otunga. Otunga has to figure out a way to create some offense.
Shawn Michaels right now is saying not very popular with X-Pac and Kevin Nash, but believe it or not, I don't know what Michaels is talking about, saying he's the first of the clique to try and get a match at WrestleMania. X-Pac is already confirmed for WrestleMania. He is in the Cruiserweight Championship match. It'll be him and Kofi Kingston going at it. If they lose any more matches, individually, as a team, whatever, against other Cruiserweight superstars, then their match becomes more populated. In fact, tonight, we've been told that Kofi Kingston will team up with X-Pac to face off against the odd duo of Heath, Slater and Sin Cara. Well, that was what was initially scheduled. We've been told that Heath Slater has removed himself from the match, as he doesn't need a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship for WrestleMania. He's got bigger things in mind. And speaking of bigger things in mind, we asked on Saturday night if Heath Slater should be added to the European Championship match following his victory over Eddie Guerrero. The verdict ended up being that yes, he should be. By the way, Shawn Michaels is in the Intercontinental Championship match. But the verdict was that absolutely he should be. Well, we have a follow-up on that. Heath Slater has passed his opportunity on in an unprecedented, unusual approach. Heath Slater was told, "Congratulations, you're in the European Championship match." So Slater's first order of business was to give away his spot in the Championship Scramble match. He has given it to his friend Jinder Mahal. He has said, "No, I've got big plans for WrestleMania. I can't be in the European Championship match. I can't be in the Cruiserweight Championship match. So he has turned down an opportunity to qualify for the Cruiserweight Championship match by potentially defeating Kofi and X-Pac tonight, and he has given away a European Championship shot against Eddie Guerrero, as well as Sheamus, and that's it. What am I saying? I believe that's the whole field, is it not? He's given that one away. I don't really understand what's going through the mind of Heath Slater right now, but hey, either way, Shawn Michaels is victorious in this one. As we move towards our next match of the night, we'll find out who will be facing the winner of Tiny Shiny and Layla next week in 2 weeks' time, as we are almost bound to find who will challenge Lita at WrestleMania. But I tell you, WrestleMania is really coming together. It is picking up. We've got so many matches already confirmed for the grand show. And now, on top of that, we're being told that later on tonight, Big Show will face off against R-Truth after Chris Jericho defeated The Miz with the help of the Big Show last week on Raw. We've been told that Big Show will be given a shot against R-Truth, and if they can pick up that second singles victory over the tag team champions tonight, they will be granted a tag title shot. Sounds pretty crazy to me, considering this Big Show Jericho alliance literally just got dropped on us out of nowhere. You know, not even that long ago, but it's a possibility now. And we have to accept it for what it is. Big Show has unfortunately turned his back on the WWE Universe, on a lot of his prior beliefs, and he has decided that if you can't beat him, join him is the way to go. And he has decided that he is an affiliate, a tag team partner of Chris Jericho. I suppose realistically, WrestleMania is getting closer and closer. The pressure is on. Every superstar wants to be on that show, and they will do whatever it takes, including sell everyone out in the process. Big Show said he had no gripes with The Miz, that he had forgotten all about their history. But perhaps Jericho was right, as The Miz hasn't had his back. No one's had his back when he was in pursuit of the WWE Championship. He doesn't owe anyone an apology. He doesn't owe any further explanation. It should be as obvious as ever. Big Show has tried everything for everyone, but now it's time to do something for the Big Show, and that is win the World Tag Team Championships with Chris Jericho. Get revenge on the man that set him back in The Miz. And I don't really understand where this is coming from. This really does sound like a script fed to him by Chris Jericho. I feel like maybe Jericho's conspiracist type personality has really rubbed off on Big Show. I feel like maybe Big Show's a little more impressionable than we thought. And unfortunately, he has been manipulated into teaming up with Chris Jericho for WrestleMania. And I gotta say, that puts the World Tag Team Champions in serious jeopardy. But of course, R-Truth could defeat the Big Show tonight. I'm not ruling that possibility out. I'm just saying it's gonna be very tough for R-Truth. You know, especially when his most recent match, a warm-up for tonight, was a one-on-one match with Sin Cara. I don't mean any disrespect to Sin Cara, but it's a very different competitor to the Big Show. But we have seen R-Truth go toe-to-toe with Kevin Nash as recently as the Royal Rumble when the World Tag Team titles were on the line, as well as St. Valentine's Day Massacre when the World Tag Team titles were on the line. 2 times he's faced off against Kevin Nash, and 2 times R-Truth has come out on top, so he could easily defeat, or not easily, but he could defeat Big Show again. It is not impossible, but it is improbable. Looking forward to our main event tonight, by the way. Justin Gabriel, the Intercontinental Champion, has got a huge opportunity ahead of him to try and send a message clear to Cody Rhodes and anyone else who qualifies for the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, as he is set to go one-on-one with WWE Champion JBL. Non-title, of course, on both ends. Just so everyone knows. AJ Lee, my God, coming in hard with these hits. AJ Lee feels like she'll do anything to become Divas Champion. And obviously next week we have Layla and Tiny Shiny one-on-one with each other. The winner of that match will meet the winner of this match in 2 weeks' time, just 6 days before WrestleMania, in a contenders match. We are literally going through every diva in the WWE roster to find out who is fit to challenge Lita for the Divas Championship at WrestleMania. Nice takedown there by AJ Lee. She has really gotten the best of Natalya so far in this matchup. Natalya, a repeat challenger for championships over the years. She has even held the Divas Championship at one point herself. She's definitely, I think, earned her dues as a veteran here. I think she's officially the longest tenured diva here, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Layla? It's between Natalya and Layla, that's for sure.
That wasn't very accurate. AJ reverses it.
Yes, AJ Lee only coming in this season, as did Lita. The Bella Twins, I believe, were in from the start, but I don't think we saw too much competition from them in the first season. And the same can be said for Tiny Shiny. I believe she was in from very early on, if not the beginning. I think actually Tiny Shiny might have been in that first ever championship scramble match.
Very near fall for Natalya there. How much fight does Natalya have left?
AJ Lee backing up Natalya. You see the way she so imposingly approached AJ Lee, but AJ catching Natalya in a sliced bread. And she has not backed down from Natalya one bit in this match as she pulls her away from those ropes and into the center of the ring. Cover attempt here on Natalya. Has she got her out? It's over. AJ Lee advances to the contenders match in 2 weeks' time. But will it be Tiny Shiny or Layla? Either way, it's going to be a tough challenge for AJ Lee. But hey, she ain't backing down. She ain't giving up. You gotta respect it. This is the one that everyone has been rooting for WrestleMania, and it may very well come true. This may be that WrestleMania moment, that WrestleMania dream. Win or lose, she may get Lita one-on-one in 3 weeks. 20 days time, we'll just say that. As, thank you all. Wait, no, what am I saying? We still got more. I try to avoid freezing on this every time, and sometimes I just forget. I feel so bad for her. Why did they do this? The character model looks fine other than this. It's just this one shot that they finish on that I just don't get. Well, it looks to me like, interestingly enough, we are still going through with this match, despite Slater saying he's not going to take part in it.
From Ghana, West Africa, weighing 221 pounds, the cruiserweight champion of the world, Kofi Kingston.
I have absolutely no idea what that means for this matchup. Initially, as I said before, a very strange pairing of Heath, Slater, and Cara were set to compete in this matchup. But of course, the goal here was that if Slater and Cara won, they would both join the Cruiserweight Championship match at WrestleMania, which currently is populated by just Kofi Kingston and X-Pac. So I'm very interested to see what is going to happen here. X-Pac got a really shocking victory over Kofi Kingston last week here on Raw. That super kick off the ropes was a thing of beauty. Here tonight they are tag team partners. They've got to see eye to eye. X-Pac, no stranger to the championship, currently held by Kofi Kingston though. I'm sure he'd love to win that for the second time. Was formerly the the light heavyweight championship back when X-Pac won it, but it's got the same lineage, just a different title, just a different look. I tell you, this has the potentials to be a great matchup at WrestleMania between these two, but I'm interested to see what the future holds for tonight's match, honestly. There he is.
From Mexican City, Mexico, weighing 196 pounds, Cara.
I mean, maybe this is just going to be a handicap match situation. You know, I don't feel like Sin Cara wants to pass up on the opportunity to win the Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania, even though he knows this is an uphill struggle, and obviously with his track record, it's not a very favorable match for Sin Cara, to put it lightly. I do like Sin Cara, but I don't think this is advisable. But, oh my god, no way! Seriously? There he is! I am genuinely shocked at the sight of this. Well, they are the only two luchadors here in the WWE. They've never really, I think, crossed paths very much in this universe, if ever. But Sin Cara finding perhaps one of the best tag team partners he could find in Rey Mysterio. What does this mean for this Friday on SmackDown? I mean, Rey Mysterio is set to team with Eddie Guerrero to face off against Ryback and Robert Scorpio. Sorry, not Ryback and Robert Scorpio. They're set to face off against Mankind and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let me correct myself there. What does that mean for that match? Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself, because obviously the winner of that match will then face Ryback and Robert Scorpio. Perhaps Rey Mysterio and Eddie could pull double duty at WrestleMania. I mean, he's going to have to pull double duty this week, because he's got to defeat these two here tonight alongside Sin Cara, and also win a tag team match this Friday on SmackDown. Eddie Guerrero, I can't imagine he's too pleased with Rey Mysterio for pulling this stunt here tonight, as this is going to definitely leave Rey Mysterio weakened for this Friday's match. Of course, I don't really even know what's going to happen between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mankind, to be honest. Sitting out of the ropes there.
There's almost an unknowing of what to expect.
Nice reversal by Sin Cara.
From behind.
Good competitive potential in this match. Honestly, I'm looking at this like I kind of want Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio to win, because that WrestleMania match could be a thing of beauty when it's all four of these against each other. Right now, Sin Cara is all over Kofi Kingston. I don't remember the last time Sin Cara competed here on Raw, truth be told. This is a huge opportunity for him, and I don't think he's going to pass that up one bit. Kind of like to see X-Pac and Kofi Kingston matching a little bit here tonight. Seems like there's maybe not all that bad blood between them, but rather they're looking forward to WrestleMania in a few weeks' time, the match between them, the rematch for Kofi's Cruiserweight Championship. So obviously they got to win here tonight, because it's crucial for the both of them. It drastically lowers their chances of winning at their chance of winning at WrestleMania drastically go down. Do you like how I tried referencing Scott Steiner's broken English and managed to break it more? I like that. I like that weird sharp scratch in my throat I get when I try doing it. I don't know what happened there, but that was, yeah, let's have more of that. I'm of course not being serious for a minute. I get that sometimes. I think this one I've like overdone my voice. I've actually recorded Superstars before Raw this week. Normally I'd record Superstars after SmackDown, but I think I was feeling a bit low morale on the last SmackDown I did. So I was like, oh, I'll leave Superstars for before Raw instead. That's reversal there by Sin Cara. And then I got to it and I was like, shit, gotta go Superstars and then Raw in one sitting. That's gonna be tough. But I got them getting through it. I think I just need to dial back the commentary sometimes. I need to just relax my voice a lot more and let the game kind of speak for itself, / the commentary speak for me. I don't always need to be constantly, you know, like I'm doing right now. I don't need to constantly be doing this.
Everything in their playbook.
Oh, there's more in their arsenal.
Sin Cara looking to get the tag out to Rey Mysterio.
Great move. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far.
Feel so bad for Sin Cara sometimes, you know.
Goes behind.
He's got so much talent, but unfortunately, I feel like he definitely always a little bit of an uphill struggle.
A stiff kick. Look at him out
Kofi with the monkey flip sends Sin Cara to the corner. The fans have been waiting to see Rey Mysterio get tagged in. You can kind of feel the anticipation here as X-Pac. What in the world? Tag made. Rey Mysterio is finally in. Strikes him there. And down goes Kofi Kingston. Rey Mysterio is in. It is amazing to see him here on Raw. Has he ever been here on Raw? I have it in my head that this is where he started his career in this universe, but I'm not entirely sure Rey Mysterio has ever been on Raw. I can't truthfully remember his early career that well. I don't think he got off to the best start in Season 1. Former Intercontinental Champion Rey Mysterio notoriously ended the longest reigning United States Champion reign of one Drew McIntyre, and also won the Intercontinental Championship from The Miz, I believe. I think he was the one that ended The Miz's reign too. Mysterio known for ending some historical reigns, if so. And there's no doubt about it, he is one incredible athlete. Kofi Kingston's got to be careful right now, because X-Pac could literally lose and be the reason that man's going to defend his championship against 4 men at WrestleMania. Here comes his buddy Kevin Nash. Well, that's going to help. That's going to help their chances quite a bit. There you go. He actually managed to get him in the ropes. X-Pac getting dropped. Wow, and Rey Mysterio's arm is in the ropes, ref, but it's okay because he managed to kick out. Rey Mysterio actually managed to kick out. Sin Cara is going toe-to-toe with Kevin Nash on the outside. That is how bad Sin Cara wants this, I want to point out. Rey Mysterio getting fired up. I gotta say, I have a lot of respect for Sin Cara for that. I cannot believe that this man actually had the moxie to go toe-to-toe with Kevin Nash and actually take him off his feet. Bulldog by Rey Mysterio. This guy is on fire. There's press to Kofi Kingston. And he's looking for it once again. Sin Cara, this guy does not want to give this up. Referee getting distracted by Sin Cara, trying to get Kevin Nash out of here, and obviously he's got a little too much officiating on his hands here. Cover attempt on Kofi Kingston once again. So yeah, the Cruiserweight Champion is in some serious trouble right now. Kevin Nash doing everything he can to help his buddy. Notice he's helping X-Pac a lot more than he helped Shawn Michaels at the start of the night.
Mysterio controlling the waist.
Oh boy, this could be a big moment in this one. And now Kofi Kingston, this has won so many matches. SOS on Rey Mysterio. Referee's got to count. And, oh my god, I don't think anyone's kicked out of that before. Mysterio crossbody to the back of Kofi Kingston. This may be a mistake, I'm going to be completely honest. With all due love and respect to Sin Cara, this may have been a mistake. Kofi Kingston is in some serious trouble though. This man has got to get out of the ring. What? What just happened? Sin Cara just pinned the Cruiserweight champion. I don't believe it. That's like the first win this man has had since coming to Raw, and he pinned a champion. Sin Cara got the pin, not Ray. I'm speechless. They've just joined the WrestleMania Cruiserweight title match. Well, it could be Cruiserweight Championship number 2 for Sin Cara, X-Pac, or Rey Mysterio, as they now join the Cruiserweight Championship match at WrestleMania. As I said before, I'm speechless. This is incredible. Sin Cara has earned a WrestleMania match. Honestly, it's beautiful. I'm genuinely happy for him. Well done.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring. From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 245 pounds, one of the world tag team champions, R-Truth.
This is unfortunately, things have just gone from exciting to terrifying, as this is a very troubling situation. R-Truth, as we all know, not exactly the most mentally sound man anyway. This guy is seriously a danger to himself sometimes. He'll put himself in some situations he doesn't even seem to realize. But tonight he has set foot in the ring with Big Show, and obviously The Miz is not here tonight after he suffered a minor concussion from that WMD punch from the Big Show. He also chokeslammed The Miz that same night. And now tonight, Big Show is set to face off against R-Truth, and I'm a little anxious for R-Truth. Truth be told, I don't know. Truth be told, I don't know how comfortable I'm going to feel watching this matchup. I feel like R-Truth is in some serious danger, especially if Jericho shows his face in this one. This could be trouble. Undoubtedly, this could be trouble. I don't know what's going on with this new team of Chris Jericho and the Big Show. What's happened?
Approaching the ring, accompanied by Chris Jericho, standing 7 feet tall, weighing 441 pounds, Big Show.
That is a tower of a man. That is a dangerous man. That is a big threat to R-Truth. And I believe I heard that he is accompanied. Yep, there he is, accompanied by Chris Jericho. It's not good. That just makes things so much worse for R-Truth tonight. That's a big, towering man. Yeah, I'm gonna admit, I'm a little bit anxious about this one, as you can probably tell by the fact that stumbling over all my words. Well, good luck to you, R-Truth. That is a very hard-hitting opponent you're up against. Now, Big Show, of course, lost the World Tag Team Championship to R-Truth a while back, actually. See, this kind of all comes full circle. Jericho did kind of have a point in one thing, and that's that Miz and R-Truth won those World Tag Team Championships by defeating just Big Show in a handicap match. Miz had been a thorn in his side. I hate to say that Jericho had any kind of right to be saying what he was saying, but you take a look back at December of last year, and let me be the first to say that's exactly what went down. It was, in fact, The Miz and R-Truth that took the tag titles away from Big Show and his former partner Ken Shamrock. And Jericho's right to have had this disdain that he has had for Shamrock in that regard too, because Jericho's whole disdain was the fact that Shamrock didn't care about Big Show. He didn't try to help Big Show. He left him out to get beaten in a handicap match. And that's exactly what went down. I'm not trying to side with Chris Jericho. I like Awesome Truth a lot, and I would much rather see them as my World Tag Team Champions. I'm disappointed in Big Show for giving in to this, but I can't entirely blame the thought process behind it. Back in December, it was supposed to be the Click against the World Tag Team Champions. At the time, Ken Shamrock and the Big Show. Shamrock did not show up that night, but neither did Kevin Nash, as it was believed that there was some kind of altercation between the two that happened, preventing either from being able to make it to the building that night. As it later turned out, Ken Shamrock was breaking down negotiations with Mr. McMahon. He wanted a WWE title shot, which he did end up getting, to the dismay of McMahon. But in that regard, he left his tag team partner, the Big Show, high and dry to defend those tag team titles by himself, which Big Show still had to do because of an overruling, and ended up losing those tag team titles in a handicap match to Miz and Truth. Miz and Truth have been holding those championships since then, for the last 3 months. And Jericho has been saying Ken Shamrock is a terrible man. He's a selfish man. I don't respect him. I don't like what he did to the Big Show. The Big Show deserved better. That has been the belief of Chris Jericho. And the whole time, Big Show's been ignoring this. He's been denying Jericho this right. He's been saying, no, I don't want your help. I don't want your sympathy, and I don't care what you're saying. And it looks like Big Show is now, in his mind, opened his eyes and said, you know what, actually, Jericho is right. I was cheated by Ken Shamrock. Miz did cheat me for the second time and take my tag team titles. I tried becoming WWE champion off the back of what Ken Shamrock did. It didn't work. Shamrock abandoned me. He left me behind. Jericho was right. I've lost everything. But Jericho still believes in me, so now I'm going to team with him. And for some reason, Jericho, I don't know where this has come from, but he has got this obsession with Big Show. And now he says that he's going to unleash a more dangerous Big Show than Ken Shamrock was capable of. Because Ken Shamrock wanted to keep Big Show in his shadow, whereas Jericho truly believes that Big Show is a star, and he will be a star alongside Chris Jericho. See Jericho stand up on the apron there, give Big Show a big old applause. So proud of his tag team partner for what he's doing to R-Truth, and he is really beating the hell out of R-Truth right now. There is no two ways about that. That's exactly what's going down right now, and oh boy. Choke slam to the center of the ring. That's a cover attack. Oh wow. Okay, R-Truth with a kick out from the choke slam. And you can see he's hurt. Oh. You can see he's hurting.
What a kick that was. Elbow to the bridge of the nose. Blocked. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so
shoulder fast into the ring post for Big Show. I'm sure he didn't like that too much. And Jericho literally just put his hands on a referee. And he's reaching for him still. Jericho now trying to hype up the Big Show, trying to tell him what to do. And let's say you can really see that like coach-like mentality from Jericho. I don't know what it is, but I can't deny that man truly believes in the Big Show. I don't know what he's looking to gain from it. Unless he simply wants to be a tag team champion again at the expense of The Miz, and he's just realized that he could manipulate a man like Big Show in the way that he has. I don't really know what's going down there. R-Truth with a nice cross-body to the Big Show. Still to come on main event, WWE Champion JBL against Intercontinental Champion Justin Gabriel. A lot of people would count Justin Gabriel out on a surface level, but I want to tell you, sit back, watch this one carefully, because I think Justin Gabriel is going to surprise and impress. Speaking of surprising and impressing, R-Truth has managed to turn this one around. He picks Big Show up to his feet and plants him face down center of the ring. R-Truth, what's he looking to do here? No way. How in the... How in the R-Truth? His insanity is rubbing off on all of us. We're seeing things. And there's the little Jimmy. R-Truth just hit his finishing move on Big Show. This won him a match against Sin Cara this past Saturday on Superstars, but that's not Sin Cara in the ring right now.
Big Show with those massive hands. You know, he wears something like a size 20 ring.
Wow.
That's freakish. And the close fist lands again. What a series. Nobody's backing down
R-Truth
here.
stunned. And now Big Show. Oh boy, here we go. WMD punch. That's gotta be it.
This could do it.
No one kicks out of that. There you go.
Big Show wins.
That is exactly what Jericho used from the Big Show to defeat Miz last week. And with Big Show defeating R-Truth tonight, I can now confirm that these two will be next in line for the World Tag Team Championship in 20 days' time at WrestleMania. He has just earned them that tag team title shot. And I gotta say, Awesome Truth look like they are in some serious trouble with this one. I'm not gonna count out the former WWE Champion Miz just yet, and I'm definitely not gonna count out the heart of R-Truth. But this is a very fearsome duo. And we could be looking at the next World Tag Team Champions. As we move towards our main event now, it is the Champion versus Champion. Intercontinental Champion Justin Gabriel and WWE Champion JBL in one ring, one-on-one, next.
This is a champion versus champion match set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 213 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Justin Gabriel.
Well, right now, Justin Gabriel is set to defend that Intercontinental Championship against Shawn Michaels and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, with 3 more participants to be decided in the next 20 days. And we do know that in 5 days' time on Superstars, we've got a special challenge from the Hitman Bret Hart to Cody Rhodes. He has said, if I can beat you, then I believe I deserve a spot in that ladder match. But I want to earn it through the best man in my eyes in that match, and that is Cody Rhodes.
297 pounds, the WWE Champion, John Bradshaw Whitefield.
Mutual admiration of each other's talents means we should have a fantastic match between Cody Rhodes and Bret Hart this Saturday to determine whether or not Bret will join that ladder match. That will take one of the 3 remaining spots, with just 2 more spots left and 2 more weeks to go following that. I think it would be perfect, but of course Bret does have to overcome Cody Rhodes, and I'm sure if he doesn't, there'll be many more room for qualifiers. You know, we do technically have 4 weeks for Raw, in a way, with 4 shows, I mean, because we've got 2 Superstars and 2 Raws. There's no reason a qualifier can't happen on Superstars. But here comes the WWE Champion JBL, who laid out the #1 contender, the man he'll meet at WrestleMania, The Rock, last week following a grueling main event between The Rock and Shawn Michaels. Of course, also attacking Shawn Michaels. Michaels did not retaliate to the attack from JBL whatsoever. It seems like he's been banged up one too many times by JBL, and he's actually managed to keep Shawn Michaels quiet on that one. You notice how quickly Justin Gabriel went running in on JBL there. He didn't waste a second. Couldn't waste a second. He knew. He absolutely knew that he had to just go charging in, full swing, and try to outspeed JBL, because he knows the moment that he loses control of JBL in that sense, he may have very well lost the match. JBL is a hell of a force to be reckoned with. He's right up there with some of the most dangerous men we've ever seen in the WWE. This man holds victories over Stone Cold Steve Austin. He holds victories over The Rock, victories over Big Show, Ken Shamrock. Already, this man has been on a roll. You know, Shawn Michaels as well. JBL has really come into this one. Need I remind you, this is the man that is the reason we do not have ECW anymore. Mr. McMahon's chosen favorite before the incident happened that left McMahon with a broken neck, which he has no longer been the general manager of Raw during. Stephanie McMahon, apparently, she kind of double-crossed her father a little bit. She's trying to take some kind of legal proceeding that says that due to the amount of time that McMahon will be away, she should become the full-time Raw General Manager, and Mr. McMahon should simply be let go. What do you guys think of that? Would you like to see Mr. McMahon never come back?
Oh, there's the jawbreaker.
I'm sure JBL would love Mr. McMahon back, especially by WrestleMania. Having that man in his corner. Right now, JBL has no allies. There is no one that is going to be in his corner come WrestleMania. Speaking of WrestleMania, one match I'm very much looking forward to, that one-on-one encounter between John Cena and Mark Henry that was signed off following the attacks on Mark Henry and Cena last week. We've been told that Mark Henry will return to in-ring competition next week right here on Raw.
A battle of wills now. Oh, the elbow connects.
We've also been told that as to not leave the man out, Kevin Nash will be given a shot qualifying for the Intercontinental Championship ladder match at WrestleMania. Imagine if Nash qualified for that ladder match at WrestleMania next week, and he ended up joining Shawn Michaels in that very same match. And maybe, I don't know, Nash climbed the ladder and won the Intercontinental Championship. I don't know how Shawn Michaels would feel about that, but obviously that all comes down to who Nash is against next week and whether or not he is able to qualify with a victory off of that superstar. I gotta say, there's not a lot of people that I think Kevin Nash will struggle to defeat when it comes to a championship opportunity. That man has not had a lot of singles championship opportunities, if any. I can't really think of any off the top of my head that Nash has had. So I have a feeling we're going to see a very, very hungry Kevin Nash. JBL getting very physical with Justin Gabriel here as he sends him into the ropes. Nice move there. That was a very high flyer type move for someone the size of JBL. You don't expect to see it, but hey, if he can pull it off, that's great.
Nice backbreaker. A scintillating maneuver. Oh, tremendous right hand to the temple. And there's the elbow. What's he gonna do here? This could be bad. Wait, what's he doing? Absolutely amazing, that big superplex. How sudden was that? Hard kick to the ribs.
Look up between these two, and JBL manages to take back control once again. 5 minutes deep into this match, I'm going to say Justin Gabriel. No disrespect intended when I say this, but it's nice to see him still in this. Understand what I mean by that?
Wow, what a sequence.
I have a lot of respect for Justin Gabriel. I think he's great, but I'm a little surprised to see him still hanging in there, almost. Nice move there by JBL. Really playing that power game strong here. Which feels like an unnecessary statement when I said it out loud. JBL reaching for Justin Gabriel, but not quite able to get a hold of him. I do wonder if we'll see an appearance from The Rock here tonight after that attack from JBL. I can only imagine The Rock is, you know, he's furious, he's fuming. He wants that retaliation against JBL. But could he perhaps just play off of the paranoia that would come with not making an appearance? Because that would be just as smart, truthfully. Crashing down onto the mat as JBL continues to dish out punishment. WWE Champion seems to be in control right now. Oh, look at this. He's the one. He the one. The ones.
WWE's flagship
That doesn't
show,
sound
a
right.
program
Keto
that
ones.
helped put WWE on the map.
Kick to the leg there. Justin Gabriel. That's a fire.
Remember, momentum in the WWE can turn on a dime. That was
That's
unique.
a dime. JBL brought down by Justin Gabriel.
Justin just connected with a stiff kick.
And I tell you, the Intercontinental Champion, he's really given it his all here tonight. We've seen this man come close to World Championships in the past. Imagine Justin Gabriel defeats the WWE Champion here tonight ahead of WrestleMania. One would have to say, following WrestleMania, win or lose, that man, the Intercontinental Champion, would have to get a shot at the WWE title.
Where else but in the WWE are you going to see something like that? Man, that was a vicious elbow drop.
Tell you, if you're The Rock, actually, where do you sit on this one? We know he's had his history with Justin Gabriel as well as JBL. Obviously, right now, I'd say his history with JBL probably more prominent in his mind, but I don't think he's forgotten about his past with Justin Gabriel. JBL reaching towards those ropes as he tries to get to the top of the ring here. I'm surprised this man hasn't just used his strength, but I guess maybe it takes less energy to try and crawl towards those ropes.
What an impact from that kick. Nailed with that boot.
Nice boot there by JBL. Look at this. Interesting move there. I don't know what that arm signal suggested, but
That Irish whip was delivered with tremendous aggression.
Get ready,
God.
folks. Get ready.
Oh, back to
catching
the
him
head.
off the rope
Back to the
rebound with the
top.
turnbuckle rebound into a vicious DDT, and still Justin Gabriel manages to hang in there. Gabriel now, a big move of his, undoubtedly, brings down JBL. Is he able to get the job done? No, that's unfortunate. Not even close for Justin Gabriel, the Intercontinental Champion. JBL with a big boot there, and now what is he? Oh boy, he's just going to toy with the small stature of Justin Gabriel by just launching him. Goes in for the cover on the Intercontinental Champion, and Gabriel's able to kick out.
Sit back and enjoy. Nice snap there, and now going for the arms. I just can't. Hey! And he fights out of it. Watch it.
Oh
watch
no,
it.
Gabriel caught into that vicious powerbomb by JBL. And look at this, come on now. Is this really necessary? Wow, okay, Gabriel able to kick out. He's got heart, I tell you. The heart of Justin Gabriel may just about be enough to overcome the pure villainy of JBL.
He was able to reverse that.
Sometimes I wish one of the commentators would just say that he countered that and made it look easy. Sometimes I just really, I need to hear it.
Missed him.
I understand that I won't, but you need to understand that I need to. At times JBL just needs Justin Gabriel there. And I don't know how Gabriel keeps getting back up. I really don't.
How do you even call a move like that?
I guess, as I say, you know, WrestleMania right around the corner. He wants to send a clear message to Cody and Shawn. Maybe Brett and Nash too, by the sounds of it.
Wild strike doesn't find a home.
But I don't know if Justin Gabriel is wise to overexert himself in this matchup. At some point, I think he's going to have to just go. I don't know if this is worth it or not. Poke to the eye there by JBL. No surprise to see him take that approach. And a vicious clothesline.
I'd be searching in my tights for a white flag I could wave. Keep your eye on this one.
What the hell is JBL? Oh, an elbow drop. I know we often see Justin Gabriel go to the top rope, but never the WWE Champion JBL.
Look how groggy he looks. He's in desperation here.
Oh, and there's another one.
Hey, wait a minute. What's he doing here? Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
JBL, ooh, he's found a weak spot on Gabriel, and he's gonna hurt. Oh, come on, ref, you gotta see that.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only
Ref did absolutely nothing about that, and you've got to believe that he absolutely saw that.
I can't believe everything that's
No,
transpired.
no. Oh, wow. You gotta think, the thing is, I don't know why this man was never fined, suspended, stripped of his title, anything, after the fact that he may have very well ended the career of Booker T. We may never see that man again. It's strange to me that there was no punishment. I understand that Mr. McMahon was in charge at the time, but I feel like someone should have stepped in then. Someone should have forced him to step down from his job. Someone should have maybe even just made sure that JBL faced some kind of fine or suspension or any punishment at all for doing such a heinous thing.
Amateur wrestling skills on display there.
Oh wow, once again.
That's gotta be it. And there's an elbow drop.
JBL, vicious neck breaker. Look at how much blood has come out of the head of Justin Gabriel as JBL drags him to the center of the ring, lifeless. Oh wow, Gabriel is up. How is this guy still getting up? Uh-oh. JBL creating distance can only mean one thing is coming. JBL, oh my god, what a clothesline. Covering the Intercontinental Champion, and JBL defeats the Intercontinental Champion Justin Gabriel. I've got to say, this was a good showing from Gabriel, especially in the early goings. I think we really saw a lot out of him. But the WWE Champion JBL reigns supreme here tonight, and it looks like The Rock is nowhere to be seen. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of surprised. I would have expected some kind of retaliation from The Rock. Well, I've been told that next week here on Raw we'll be seeing both JBL and The Rock in singles competition. They'll be competing in Beat the Clock challenges. It'll be very interesting to see what goes down there, as they've got unknown opponents next week on Raw, but should they be able to defeat their opponents, one will have to beat the other's time, and then the winner of that Beat the Clock challenge will get the next week off 6 days before WrestleMania, and get to choose their WrestleMania opponent's opponent for that night on Raw, just 6 days before WrestleMania. I thank you all for watching tonight's episode of Raw. I will see you guys next week on the second to last Raw of this season. The second to last Raw before WrestleMania.